Hey, this is Tom, and as you may have heard, Chamath sold out of 100% of his Tesla stock. It's gone. In this video, I'll answer why, my take on it, and my behind-the-scenes look of what's really going on versus mainstream media stories. First of all, I do ask of one thing, which is don't click nothing, don't smash nothing, don't buy nothing. There's no courses, no discounts. It's all in your head. Check this out. Just stay with me. So today we found out in the CNBC interview, unwillingly, by a reporter that asked Chamath an uncomfortable question, which he was clearly visibly uncomfortable answering. Basically, what's going on with your Tesla position? And Chamath blurred out that he sold out of his entire position, continuing to stumble, mumble, and basically trip over his own words. But he did say it, which means this is not FUD. This is actually something that's factually correct. It happened. The question is why, and the question is how much of a shish kebab our mainstream media is going to make from this, which is, I'm guessing, quite a lot. Now, you're probably going to be hearing in the next few days how Chamath and Cathie Wood are stock pumpers, who pump stock, basically said that 3x, 4x, and then they sold out just to make a quick buck. Now, here's a few things you need to understand. First of all, factually speaking, Chamath did sell out, but once you hear they're going to couple him with Cathie Wood's arc, that's not precisely correct because, the best way to get a good lie in is by mixing it up with a little bit of truth. So the Chamath part is correct. He did sell out. But Cathie Wood actually increased her position since exactly a year ago to this year by like 20%. Now, the thing about Cathie is a complete bullshit because she literally has more shares now than she had a year ago. So to say that she's selling off is complete nonsense. If you take a look at the behavior of the amount of stock she's getting versus the price, you'll see a clear pattern. Every time the stock dips, she's buying more. Every time the stock goes up, like it's doing now, she's selling. She's rebalancing her ETF. She cannot let any single stock get too big. Now, of course, they're going to use it for FUD, and Chamath with Cathie sounds great. Cathie is a good clickbait title. God if I know. But that whole Cathie Wood story is just nonsense. She's just increasing her position every year, and that's been kind of consistent. So why did Chamath sell? Because his sell is real. So I honestly think that this may go down in history as one of the worst moves ever made by a human being, because I think he's going to regret it, but it's his decision to make and it's his money and he's within his rights. So I'm not angry at him. The problem is that I think he succumbed to the narrative, which is a completely false narrative, that Tesla at this valuation is just ridiculously expensive. People from the Tesla hating community basically say, well, this company is not fundamentally different than the company we had 2 years ago. And that company was trading at 40 billion. This one is at 700 billion. So it makes no sense. Let's sell. The only problem is they're forgetting a few facts. Of course, they got to do a few factual gymnastics to make this argument correct. Number one, they're forgetting that Tesla literally tripled the amount of deliveries per year from 300 to almost 1 million this year. They also forget that Tesla are basically finishing up 2 huge-ass gigafactories, which are going to increase the capacity even more. They're forgetting the fact that Tesla has literally beat Mobileye finally in the full self-driving tests. I mean, Mobileye went with LiDAR and mapping. Tesla went with artificial intelligence and basically machine learning. And now we know who the winner is. Tesla FSD in 2021 is nowhere near to any of their competitors. And I think it's quite clear. So FSD-wise, exponentially better. Production is way higher, ramping up. 2 new factories. I mean, it's just an endless growth and potential. To say that this is the same company from 2 years ago shows a lack of understanding in financial terms. But again, I don't know if Chamath did it because he succumbed to this or because it fueled into his desires to make more money. Now, if Tesla is going to double or triple, which I think it is, but you can make way more money doing these SPACs every week like he does, I mean, he's probably going to be doing the SPACs. I mean, in the SPACs, he doubles his money in a week, easy peasy. In the Tesla, it's 2 to 3x, not enough. He wants more. I get it. The problem is that it puts his own credibility a little bit in question because he's been hyping up the stock so much, and now to see him sell out is kind of weird. But knowing Chamath, do not be surprised if he jumps back in through the next parabolic rise and basically claim that he never left. He was always on board. He's sort of a guy that actually can do it and get away with it. I have no issues with it. Now, here's the thing I want you to understand. My opinion is that Tesla is currently a $1,500 stock, which means it has 2x more to run before it even hits the current real valuation it should have. Now, I also think that Tesla is going to be the biggest company in the world. I also think that eventually it's going to 5x from its current value, meaning it will have a 3.5 trillion valuation. And I know, but some of you basically are saying, Tom, are you insane? What the hell are you talking about? And I know a lot of you will oppose this and disagree with me and be mad and say how I don't understand finance. And to all of you, I say, I don't care. I'm staying in. You can sell as much as you want. Use Chamath as your excuse. We don't care. We're happy with Tesla. I think the trajectory is amazing. And we'll see Chamath jumping back in soon. And then he's going to tell you he never left. I think it's going to be amusing. But just a quick take from my end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know below what you think about him selling out. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you have a different theory? Let me know. I try to read almost every single comment. I'll see you tomorrow.